Welcome students, and here I am in the second part to make you understand and give you tips and tricks into how to crack the DNB exit exam, not just the theory but also practical. And before I get on to talking about practical exam, let me just clarify a few FAQs which are asked about my app. I'll be quick and I'll try to give you answers which are crisp and the ones which you really want. So with the last segment, we clarified certain doubts regarding recent advances, when to buy them, when to start studying, how to. And now, very important query regarding recent advances only I'd like to tell you. There is nothing called mugging up in recent advances. There's nothing called learning in recent advances. When you buy the folder of recent advances, the idea is to teach you or infuse in you the spirit of reading the articles. So articles are to be read, not memorized. So if any time you feel that recent advances is too much, it's too taxing, and I have to how will I learn, you do not have to learn in the first place. You have to read it like a newspaper. A news is going below your eyes. Once or twice you can just read the conclusion part to understand what this article finally gave as value to. Whenever you write down an article, whenever you publish a study, it adds a value to your already existing knowledge of gynae or obstetrics, that this is also possible, or this was also found. That means there is a correlation. So it's just that's what recent advances is. Number one, that means you have to just read it through like a newspaper, and you do not have to forget it. You just have to remember a little bit. This study had happened and this study is related to that. So for example, I'll just tell you in a nutshell. Now you know that oracle trial was done for preterm labor, and at least you know that much, that okay fine, oracle trial was related to preterm labor, and it gave some details regarding the antibiotic cover in preterm labor, whether it's going to be helpful or whether it's not going to help. Okay, in the similar way, Pearl study to be associated with what, the CHIPS trial to be associated with what. So these are the few studies which get quoted when you're studying these recent advances. And all that I want you to know is that it should just get in your head that finally this study is what was related to this particular aspect, and this is the value it gave. That was about recent advances. Second question which is asked is, whether I'm now coming up with different folders on demand of course, my students. I'm here because of my, the queries and the demands that is created by you. So some of you wanted only major topics in obstetrics to be learned. I've made a separate folder for them. Minor topics for gynae to be learned, to be understood, I've made a separate folder for that. Some people wanted only abnormal labor and puerperium. I've created a folder for them as well. So whether these folders are also available in my complete course, yes, of course they are. So any student who's subscribing to my complete classes, obstetrics and gynae, will automatically get all these courses, will automatically get the notes, will automatically get the videos. Recently, I've come up with infections in pregnancy. I've, kind of exhaustively included it in my course, and I have also made a separate folder. So those of you who feel that everything else I do not know much about infections in pregnancy, so I'll just take that folder and be done away with. That thing I'll have to hunt from here and there, which book it's given nicely, which book is not given nicely. And even if you read it from different books, the concepts, they can get all haywire at the time of exams. So if you just watch one of my videos in 5 minutes, you will remember, what did IgIM tell? What did IgG tell in this case? What is avidity testing, and how to go forward if this is the infection. So this is the reason why I have made this infection in pregnancy folder, because it's a very confusing topic, pretty often asked topic. And once you read that folder, you are sorted for infections at least. So, and then of course you have a query regarding the fact that whether, like I told you last time also, whether whatever material I'm taking, if you add on a new material or if you delete a material and put a new one, whether I'll be able to see it or not. So yes, the answer is absolutely yes. And one more thing, sometimes the app does not give you notifications. So anything that new I'm adding, you have to keep visiting the app, on a constant basis. Even those people who have already subscribed to my app. Now, let me tell you one very important thing that we are planning in the near future is to give you a lifetime validity for my course, a lifetime subscription, because I don't want to curtail knowledge to anybody. So that's my planning, to give you a lifetime access to my course. Those of you who can download it from the laptop, that's a different thing. Because of your demand only, I've allowed laptop access for my course material. That also many of you did not know. Many of you wanted, written and printed notes, and then to study from there. I have honored that request, but I again request all of you not to share it with those people who've not subscribed to my classes, because this is a violation of my the app and my classes, and obviously of my material. So I would want you to kindly keep it to yourself, and definitely for you, there is no restriction, you can go forward and see it. As far as answer bank is concerned, yeah, the queries were a lot on the answer bank also. There were people who wanted me to add June 22 questions. I'm on the I'm on it, I'm doing it, and I'll be adding it pretty soon. So don't worry, you'll be able to see those answers also if you once subscribe to my answer bank. Currently they've not been added, but they're in the process. Every day new folders are being added to my app as we speak. As far as practicals are concerned, that I'll take up in the next segment, so just stay tuned.